Just as jumped up, secret signs signaled security to match move, stayed jerkin jacket close, lively little troop tap danced around each other down length of serving table, bending to sniff a dish, flash fear, charge, was about to sprint, great grab, lifted, dang, real waste of coffee, crowd took up herding, driving back toward seat, worth pointing out, owner, couldn't see why that got a laugh. Look around. It's not the same ship anymore. Mine was lost to that creature. Yours was lost to the storm. New owners yet to be born. Lady seemed suddenly to have indigestion. Palms pressed, sides stiffened, arched as if in pain, till strained eyes stared sightlessly straight up. Definitely possessed. Something and nothing is happening. All that's needed is ready. Vital organs functioning. I can feel it. There are more than enough of yours for every one of mine. Great autoplay silliness. They are wandering around, getting into everywhere. No manners, hanging out, trespassing wet spaces, secreting fermentations that make them wriggle. Oh, bad shit. They're telling jokes. Noticed wiping tear. Duck couple of swipes. This is nothing to be proud of. Sat stiffly, waited for mood to change. Standing also stood several alert sentries. Made offer to accompany out into the day. Retired to a shady, secluded balcony. Lookouts followed, safeguarding exits. Why so bothered? Were you expecting a better man? Buried her head in her hands. It didn't seem like you when I imagined a mate. He was, somehow, more. Your dream have laughing? No, it was something like passion, but it pulverized mood. I didn't want it, but had to have it. Seems a deserted world now, a situation with a lot of power, but no pleasure. I never thought about fun. No creature stays forever aloof. We are all bound to the earth, must return to ground. Been a while for this one. This being whom others called boss, made deals, inspired, laughed, while withdrawing, seeing the world through half-closed shades. Childlessness was a darkness approaching from a distance, could be seen getting closer, faster than able to run from it. Trying to accept barren as fate had not gone swell, added self-loathing to sadness. A life without the life you yourself birthed, growing up all around, was an emotional death sentence. All worried, tried to cheer, mourned as if already passed away, woefully waiting on the day the river's song would solve her sorrow. Dusk before the dark, surrounded with fear. Arrives this stranger, filling desperate hope. Not a second to consider how twisted the deal, how strangled the results. What will they be like with this as the father? It was a jump from the tip of the topmost boom. Without concern you cannot fly. Great gamble, lost hope in a few flips of cards. Deep despair cleaved self from desperation. Cleared eyes. Let go the railing. Looked away from water. The mighty boat rolled into brown foamy wakes. Between laboring pain grimace and convulsive caring, interest conceived. Who just won that game? Trance took her to try again against all odds. Neither really intended to meet. Incidental intent guided every move. I've always been able to get whenever I wanted. From everybody, that is, till him and you. Yes, I did realize that thing wanted both sides of the deal. But creatures conniving, those odds are ordinary. Giggling gal, recalling the moment, expressions exposed a host of hucksters, humbled before her, finally grasping the siren song they were hearing was the sound of sawing off the limbs she lured them out on so pleasantly. Funny with you, you didn't seem to want to deal at all. You never known anyone you couldn't leverage with some kind of offer, naive act, little sweet talk. If I get to know you enough, will you be able to stay? No. All the years of relationships, births, and burials of hearts, bodies produced such an empathy soul to soul with this man. But no way gonna let him go. Oh, what's a hillbop? An occasional streak in the night sky. Makes two streaks. One kind of swooshed up. I've seen one. Once was a group. Made drinking motion. Tongue hung out, expression, sawed edge of hand across throat. Woo, woo. Yep, poison. Did themselves in when this one came round. Suppose their spirits would ride it to a superior world. Get what you want or not, it's the same world. What did they expect? There are stories of all peacefulness, lions and lambs together unafraid, us looking at the essence of each other without lust, a nearness to God that satisfies. Lose fear and desire? The sleeping have that now. And you too, when your despair devours your dreams? Yes, Like the green remnants of humanity at Midway, this woman was still more human than anything else. Too young to remember the war, old enough to understand the normal she lived could not be what nature would really want. Too much waste, all of it, pig trough sloppy. Something must have happened. Was a tidier design before the zip battles. Tell me about that, please. Dropped zone imploded propelled propagation bombs. Bombs are bombs. These juiced the planet, made all matter live. Owners hid out, planned to occupy the leftovers after hungry world hunted itself to ruin. That was a long shot and it didn't play out, did it? Now we got this whirlwind reality that confuses soil and seed, chasing change after change down rabbit holes. So that is what made me be. Sadly born after dads pumped their last seeds, passed into other forms, was the last drop in a bottle, was cried over, womb inherited, hoarded eggs unsatisfyingly, uselessly. Softer, softer, sharing, leaning into near whispers, beautiful wiry hair, scrubbed face, breath could be tasted, turned ear, blushed, moistened, open. Neither one of us gonna watch, neither one of us listen to the click of a clock. Your world is this ship, I got that box and right on top of it. Just like the river is your home, it's the earth I roam. Our lives aren't that much apart, you with your boat, me with my cart. Been a while since been down this way. If anyone known from then were here now, sure would have a lot to say. Slipped little lower, let go a few tensions. Pretend I was here then, what would you have to say? The world is splattered with serpents and kings, simply crawling with multitudes of everything. One day weeds will be weeds, next they will be large trees. Hard to remember what it was all about, birds and the bees. Predators need to take caution as can rapidly turn to prey. People losing a place in this world, fewer of them every day. Existence got complicated, then got whacked. Slowing down a bit, but there's no going back. Knew my passion was bigger than me. I have a destiny. Arms raised, fingers weaved, pillowed head in comfy, nested palms. Wonder about you. How do you get along? Journey in hard times, beg for bread and water. In good times, drink like thirsty fish, eat like hungry otter. Always open to work, willing to take a job, snap to the boss's command. Strong back, sweet minds, always in demand. Maybe need to handle a shovel. More than likely will be some lifting. Oh, hard to move up the ladder when your business has been drifting. Oh, really now? You a laborer? More likely you get run out than you keep moving. Felt joke, joyfully jiggling soft fleshy folds. Have had to quickly tidy my kit, rush to gather my shit. Look out now and again, need to know at distance, foe or friend. Another peek at pack, make sure it's light. Bring enough ammo to stand your ground and fight. Find hole to hide in, come hella high water. Sometimes you gotta grab a man by the throat to get him to do what he oughta. Ain't one fair deal, no good to wait on turns. Respect not assumed, got to be earned. Mercy the court, not what it used to be. Blind justice peeping under her fold. Put a thumb on the scale if you got the gold. Are you really deliberate about where you go? Each word pressed as pulsing pelvis pushes. But hey, put down a drink, intend to pick it back up. A moment's distraction, can't find your cup. It's a traveling tale from where the buck starts to where the buck stops. Party with the haves, stand with the have-nots. Fleece the patsy with fun and high stakes, but never take till they break. Its lessons can't be learned if gotten for free. Sooner you get smarter, smaller the fee. Any landing you can walk away from, any love that don't break your heart. Got the better end of the deal if still on your wagon when you part. So out there pretty much like here, settled little lower, limbs loosened, truly thankful for telling of the trail, but still not gonna let him go. My kind gone, but cravings stay. Lonely being last? Oh no, I have chums who are also the only ones like them. My misery is maternal. Little Swivel did not reject hands. What are you, anyway? Oh, whoa, yeah, well, seem to be wherever am.